All right. Here we go. Number 5, 6, and 7. Let's go. Number 5, name 3 collinear points. Well, the only 3 collinear points are A, B, and C. Okay, those are the only 3 collinear points. I mean, A and D are collinear, but that's only 2. C and D are collinear, but that's only 2. All right. Name 2 different lines that contain point D. You could say a lot of different combinations here. You could say, whoops, not A, B, but A, D. You could say A, B, or excuse me, holy buckets, I did it again. B, D, or you could say C, D. And then you could reverse those as well. Okay. I gave you 3, but you only needed 2. Okay. So I guess I'm an overachiever. Name 5 line segments in the diagram. So I could say AB or BA. I could say BC or CB, but that's only 1. I could say AD or DA, that only counts as 1 as well. I could say CD or DC, and then I could say BD. Name 5 the line segments in the direct. Name the 5 line segments it's supposed to say. Wow. What are the possible names for AH? AH is a line. Okay, that's a line. That means go on forever in every direction. You could say HA, just flip it. I could also say AP or PA. Those are also true because P is still on that line, and since it goes on forever, it would include H. All right, it would include H. Name the points or point between A and H. Remember, for betweenness of points, it must be collinear. So remember, for the only point that's on this line, which is P, it's the only other point on the line. Next one, what is the name for MT? That's a ray. Well, there is another point that's on that line. I could call that MP. Remember, with a ray, you cannot say TM. All right, M is the starting point. That's where we begin. So when I name it another time, M has to be my starting point. Okay, M has to be the starting point. Name 2 pairs of congruent segments. So we kind of did this during our notes a little bit. All right, so name our 2 congruent segments. We want to find our pairs. So like this and this, they match. So that's a pair of congruent segments. That's AM congruent to TH. All right, another pair we found during our notes that day. These 2, MP is congruent to TP. I don't think there are any other pairs of congruent segments in this picture. Name the points that are collinear with M and N. There's only 2. Here's M and N, right? So the collinear points are H and C. Let's see how this one is. I'm going to pause here.